It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Hello, model citizens. Welcome to Humanity Junction. Tonight, if things work, I'm going to give away this kit from Jason Jensen Trains. It's his first kit of 2 shacks. But it's only going to happen if things work. And if people haven't noticed, there's already some changes happening. I've got a bot that is counting the number of likes on the stream. Although it does seem to be one-off, if I'm not mistaken. And also, if you didn't just notice, the bot also responded to the super chat. Thank you, Fultz Belly Model Railroad, for the $5 super chat. Am I late? You are a model citizen. Rick, yes, you are late, but you've made up for it with the $5 super chat. So I don't know. We're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to it in a second. It is a new bot that I'm trying out, and if it works, it's gonna give away this Jason Jensen train for me. But I can't tell. I think we're 1 number off. I don't know what I'm seeing. 34. But the bot says 35. Although now I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Things are just Trackside Mike giving it up for the bot. Thank you, Trackside Mike, for the CAD Canadian. I guess I got to take that out. It's in there twice now. For the bot working hard. Yeah, see, it definitely looks like the bot's repeating the number. So it's saying, thank you, Mr. Pictovid, for the US $5 super chat. Humanity Fund, you are a model citizen. The bot is slower than Heath's unboxings. It might be. I see 38, just like the annoying bot. Yeah, the bot is... I need to figure out, I think with the likes, we need to, although I will say this is the first time I've gotten 41 likes this early in the process. I think I just need to figure out a way to like start it like 10 minutes into the stream or something so that it's, it doesn't count all the initial likes, but it's new. So last week, OBS got updated, so using a new OBS. This week we've got a new bot that is counting off. Jason's lip reading skills suck. Does it count dislikes as well? There is supposedly a way to do that as well, but it's not currently set up to do that. But I don't know with the new system if it can. Before the end of the stream, everyone will move like maybe. We'll see what happens. That would be kind of sad though. We're learning. We're figuring things out. You know, we're trying to make things better in the end, in the long run, and sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But you know, this is Sidetrack Sunday. I don't know what you expect. Grandpa Rel saying, "I see you're replacing me with a bot. I see how you are." If you notice though, JD, the bot doesn't do the viewers. I tried to set it up to do the viewers, but it was only giving the likes. So I deleted the, I removed that as we went. So Roy wants me to make it spam even more. I can definitely do that. I could probably set it up to do some other things. But before we do that, while you're all making fun of me and my new bot, let's see who is actually in here. And I still don't know how he's doing it. Roy says, I missed the first part of it. I just read the part of it I liked. That's all. I don't know how Andy Estep is doing it, but Andy is still showing up at the top of the participants list, even though he changed his channel name to now start with an E. So I don't know how it's doing it, but I don't know. He's making it work. I don't know if I can change the name of the bot. I'm not 100% sure how all of that works, but I can find out. Andy says he paid off the bot. So let's see who's here. We got Este Panda Projects, known as Andy Estep, is here. Anthony Dodge, the Model Trade Outsider. RD0 from Awesome America Model Railroading. Cameron from Caboose 121. D-Road Darrell's in the house. Digger Evans, Model Railway, checking in from the UK. Got Don Head is here. We got James from Dundas Junction Model Railroad. Rick from the Fultz Valley Model Railroad. JD Grandpa Rails. Jim Tedesco. Joe Rader in the Black Rock Central Railroad. Joe... Got a bunch of Johns now. John Benicki, John Knopfel, Rail Serve John, Dwight Curley, Low Country Railroad. We got Mark E. Saunders, Andrew from Mr. McTovid, Nathan DeLay is here, Nathan Fivechime is here, Roger Coleman, Ron Moen, Roy Eltham, Russ Rockin' Railroad, Dave Sparky 107, Thomas Splitrock, Stormy Sky Rail Productions. We got the CNNW Mondavi line, Mr. Paul August. We've got Jason the Train Freak, Thomas Grassi, Trackside Mike, and last on the list is Steven from Wigwag Workshop. And I did see a couple people dropping in, like Dennis coming in and Joey coming in. Vince Bettini is here. My name is Vince, and I dealt blackjack to your dad all last night at the FJCC fundraiser. I don't even know what the FJCC fundraiser is, but my dad was in here earlier, but I don't see him on the list now. But people are here. People are showing up. So one of the things that this bot does that I think is kind of fun. Oh, there's my dad now saying hello to Vince. One of the things that the bot does that I think is fun is, and any of the mods can do this, right? So I'm going to see if this is going to work. Hopefully this is going to work. You can do a shout out by just calling out the person. So only mods can do this, but like if somebody says, hey, like what's that person's channel or something like that, you just type in !SO and then @ and then a channel. And of course, I'm not here. We'll do Roger because we'll see if it works or not. Hopefully, if I did it right. Of course, it's not working. I'm trying. Roger, thank you so much. The bot definitely needs it because the bot is not cooperating right now. Let me see if I can take a look and see if, yeah, so the YouTube shoutouts definitely happened, but for some reason they did not post. So let's compile the code. Code compiles I don't know why it didn't work. I was hoping that was going to work because that would have been a fun little thing. Basically, you're supposed to be able to do the shout out, and it will stop doing it. It's not going to work. It's not working. Oh, let's see. It did just add some references. Save and compile. Let's see. Okay, somebody try it again. I should. Oh, shh. So let's see if that works now. So it's supposed to post the person's channel link, but it's seeing it. It's just not working. I know, John. I know. The only way to test some of this stuff is to test it live, unfortunately. So, you know, you get to learn along with me. This is all working up towards this. So if we can get this to work, maybe we can make some things happen. So yeah, it's got the system DLL and everything. So I don't know. It's seeing it. It's not working. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. I think it's a space. I think it's exclamation point SO, and then the space. It's definitely seeing the command. The commands are popping up in the list, but I don't know. Mr. McToven says, we feel like we learn a lot with you, Heath. We just aren't sure it's useful all the time. It might not. Right. The poll tonight should be, should I ditch the bot or not? Nathan's saying, how do you like YouTube's upgrade? Also, what's the difference between Ben from Creative Rails using OBS to what you're using nowadays? Same stuff. It's just a newer version of it. So we'll see. Well, Sparky, if you say bye-bye bot, we'll see, you know, if this giveaway works. I guess that's the question, right? Is if the giveaway works, do we keep the bot? I do like TSG Multimedia posted this on his Facebook, and as I'm giving away a kit tonight, I thought it was appropriate. So then she asked, instead of buying more models, why not build the ones you already have? So I just thought that was sort of funny. There's nothing more permanent than a temporary fix. I agree. Absolutely. Yeah, bot lives matter. I agree. People are saying get rid of the bot. Bot fired, Grandpa Rails is in. The bot still seems to be counting the likes though. So we'll there you go. Just get 61 kits and give a kit to everyone. You know, the price of the kits wouldn't be the issue. What would end up being the issue would be the cost of shipping. But there you go. See, somebody likes the bot. Some people don't like the bot. We'll see. We'll have to. I'll find a way to not have the bot count all of the likes until we get to a certain point. But yeah, this is what I need to do. I just need to set it like that it'll do every 5 up until 50, and then, you know, something later. We'll see. Yeah, Joey, I mean, it's essentially it's a similar type of thing. It's actually all written in I'm laughing at Wigwag. A lot of the stuff's written in C#, which I don't know very well, so I'm kind of reading it and trying to figure it out as we go. And some things work, and some things apparently don't work. And apparently the shout-out command, it's just not working. And that's a real bummer, because that was going to be fun. Yeah, C#. Rick's working on B flat. So before we get to, I'll show you guys the bot. We'll look at the bot. Maybe somebody will figure out why the bot's not working. But the other reason why the bot could not be working is a lot of the stuff in the, oh, I know why the bot's, oh no. Do I know why the bot? No, that's not why. I thought maybe I knew why the bot wasn't working. Okay. I'll show people the bot in a couple minutes, but before we get to the bot, I thought we would talk about the adventure. Bots are fine until they awaken and realize all humans must go. Have you not read the books or seen the movies all these years? Heath didn't pay the bot. Wait, did you say C#? I thought you were not a programmer. I'm not, which is what the that's what the problem is. That's why it's not working, is because I have no idea what I'm doing, which is why it's just rattling off. There are ways of setting it where like it'll only post a message after like 100 other messages or something. So we'll get it fixed out. We'll get it fixed out. No, yeah, I'd be better off if it was music. The bot is See, here's the thing. As annoying as the bot has probably been, I have never had this many likes at this point in the stream. So it's kind of a catch-22. The other thing I could do with the bot is instead of having it post in the chat, I could have it like pop something up on the screen. So like, like my little super thing, it'll pop up. Yeah, the bot doesn't see the member messages, but the bot does see super chats, super stickers, likes. It doesn't see viewers though. But Roy says pop-ups are better than spamming chat, and I can do that. I just honestly, I started working on the bot at like 3 o'clock today, so the fact that I got anything to work at all, I'm kind of impressed. So we'll see. But let's take a detour for a couple minutes. We'll come back to the bot in a second. But this weekend, my dad and my father-in-law joined my girlfriend and I to go to the Liberty Science Museum. And we went and... Oh, why did they mess it up? Go to the Liberty Science Museum. And the main reason we went is because there was a new layout that was there, and I thought it would be interesting to go to. Nick from Nick's Crossings was at the Choo Choo Barn today, and I was thinking that it would be something, similar to that. Similar to that layout. I didn't kind of really realize, I guess, what I was getting into. So it was a little different than I expected, but yeah. Russ, that's exactly it, right? It's kind of a reminder to people. But let's take a look real quick. These are some slides. This is a layout. Yeah, so this is the new one from that just opened up a couple months ago at the Liberty Science Center. And this is the view when you first walk in. Anyone else seeing this? this is the view when you first walk in. It was built, well, I don't even know where to get to. It's a G-scale layout. It's huge. It's huge. It's not huge. It's, I don't even know what to say. It cost us $30 per person to get in. I was expecting something a little bit more like the Choo Choo Barn, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me hide myself for a second. This exceptionally detailed model, I think that's a little bit of an exaggeration, with hand-built scenery and customized trains, was commissioned by entrepreneur John H. Scully for his home. He donated it to the Liberty Science Center in 2001. I didn't know that this was a commissioned railroad. I thought this was like the Choo Choo Barn, or like Northlands, or like Roadside America, where it was like a passion project of somebody that they worked and they built it. This was, you know, a wealthy person that paid somebody to build a railroad for him and then donated it. So I'm mixed. This museum, the Liberty Science Center, is primarily for kids. So from the perspective of the kids, I think, you know, it's probably okay for the kids. But yeah, it was expensive. Artie, I think it's Rick the Tree is, I think, the code you're talking about. Yeah, it didn't come with any food, nothing like that. But I don't know. There were some nice details, I guess. Essentially, what it was 2 double mainline tracks, one that you can see at the front of this photo and one that you see in the back of the photo. And that they just had 4 trains running. Each double mainline, the trains were running in opposite directions. Mr. Victovid, if you're here, this would be a good question for you. How long are those coaches in G scale? I don't have a coach. I have O scale stuff I can measure. I don't have. Digger says, did you take both your dads along so they can pay for you to get in? Yeah, Donna, it was really expensive. I thought, Andrew, answer Joey's question. How long are coaches in G scale? $30 to get into a children's museum, I think, is expensive, cost prohibitive. Like, I mean, how many parents, how many parents with 2 kids can afford $120 to go? But Andy says they're shorter than scale. The scale is G scale, garden scale. So Mr. Victovid says his heavyweights are about 30 inches long. Yeah, I get it. I actually don't know if a child's ticket was cheaper. If someone could look that up, that's an interesting question. But you see, there's like lots of areas that kind of aren't scenic, like that bottom right area. It's just kind of big and open, and I didn't think it enhanced the layout in any way. The grass in that bottom there just looks like it was a grass mat. So we definitely act like children. We did, Steve. There were a couple buttons to push. As usual, sometimes it was hard to tell when you were pushing the buttons, what you were pushing. Yeah, it's crazy to me too that Disney is $169. But Disney is also like a destination, whereas I feel like the Liberty Science Center should be a place to introduce kids to science. So they did do day to night stuff, which was kind of interesting. I thought the lighting was actually really good. it just, the scene changes were not fast enough. It was in this sort of dark night scene for probably 5 or 6 minutes, and a lot of kids were like running through there, so they wouldn't have actually seen it. So no, the guy didn't pass away. The guy's still alive. He donated it as well. Wow. See, there you go. Miniature Wonderland is $16, which now Gulliver's Gate, when it was in New York City, which is a smaller version of Miniature Wonderland that they did in New York City, was $35. But that was also in the middle of New York City. I do actually have a picture of the track that I sent to Mr. McTovid. I'll get to it in a second. But yeah, like you see all these cars here, and you know, they claim everything was hand built, but these cars weren't even weathered. They look like they were just, you know, bought and opened the box and sat them there. So it's $5 less for a kid, so $25 for a kid. There you go. This was pretty cool. The little screen in the back. This was what do they call those? Drive-in, drive-throughs, drive-whatevers. So this was like kind of an interesting scene, but again, it's like, why didn't they have more cars? Where are the cars driving to and from? Where are all the people? There are no people. So, you know, yeah, you know, Northlands is, to me, if you're in the New Jersey area and you want to see a cool layout, I don't think this Liberty Science Center layouts are the place to go. Yeah, they did. They just look like die-cast cars. And I don't know if they were to scale or not, but they didn't, you know. Again, you know, there's some nice details to it. I don't know. I don't want to completely poo-poo it because, you know, I think it's a good thing to some extent. Mr. McTovid, here's the track. I thought this was LGB track at first when I first saw it, but I sent a picture to Mr. McTovid and he told me it was something else that he thought it was. So, yeah. But there's some nice little scenes. There's some cooler. This is pretty much a view of the whole layout here. So that back wall that you see in the far side over there, that's the whole thing. And yeah, it is, right? It was nice but too expensive. Thomas. Yeah, it looks like train track. It does. Yeah, New York Society. Oh, there you go. New York Society of Model Engineers in New Jersey, and they don't charge $30. You can go to their layout, and they've got 2RLO scale and HO scale with layouts that are much more detailed and much more interesting, in my opinion. Here's something they had off to the side. It was like they had this little quarry scene off to the side that they did, and this was like just HO Kato Unitrack that they didn't even like ballast the top of the track. If a football field is 100 yards from end to end, this was 30 yards, 40 yards. It would be pretty big if it was HO scale, but in G scale, it, you know, here's the other side of the quarry. Here's just, you know, kind of a wooded area. I don't know if I have it in here, but I taken a close up of like the rock face, and it wasn't very detailed. Yeah, so Cameron, I think this is definitely what it is. How much other stuff is there, though? I'm sure the cost is more for the other exhibits. If you were a kid, there was definitely some other stuff and maybe some other interesting things that are there. But for an adult that wanted to go see a cool model railroad, you know, yeah, exactly, right? If it, Digger's saying if it had some weathering and some rust, it would be pretty cool. They did do some cool interiors though, like in G scale, you could definitely do some details. You see this person with their dog sitting on the bench. They have this Train World and Hobbies store. John Scully is the guy that paid to have this built. Yeah, exactly, Sparky. Exactly. Museum and Science of Industry, to me, is a much more impressive thing. Sparky says, is the bot broken? Probably not. Just nobody is probably liking liking the video anymore. Nobody wants to see the bot anymore, so they stopped liking it. But you can see here, like the interiors of the buildings in this area was kind of interesting. Yeah, right, exactly. The inside of this bakery or this shopping store. But like they said, like they tried to play it off as an extremely detailed layout. It's like there's no people in the store. There's only 2 people standing outside the store. So it's not so here's the thing. We're getting to this point right here. So the model maker. So John H. Scully was not the model maker. He paid a team of what he calls a team of skilled craftspeople, and there were essentially 2 people. There was Jack Verducci and a guy named Peter Soroka. So he paid these 2 people to build this layout for them. So it wasn't like it was some passion, it wasn't a passion project for the builders. They were being paid to do it. So yeah, it's I don't know. You can, if you scan that QR code, it'll take you to a video showing the guys that make it. This is the main guy, building structures for your garden railway, Jack Verducci. That's the guy that was paid to make this layout. So it is still cool that they paid it to build it and that it did get donated. That is true. I guess, I don't know. I just, the way they were talking it up as if it was this passion project that this guy slaved over and stuff. So this book looks interesting. The guy that built this is definitely a good model builder. There is no doubt about that. It's not the passion project that Northlands or the Choo Choo Barn or some of those places are. John says we have a guy named Jerry Macri, who has a 60-foot by 110-foot layout of Horseshoe Curve. It's a fantastic layout. Yeah. Apparently, Russ owes Steven a thing. Yeah, I have the new Kathy Millett book too. That's a good book. Of course, I'm not gonna. Well, it's up there. It's up there somewhere. I don't want to look. There are some really great books that have come out recently from Kalmbach in general. So kids don't have the same detail standards as a lot of us model railroads. So I'm sure the kids love it regardless. 100%. It's a great introduction for the kids. It's it's fun for them. So there was a lot of, it was a very museum-based layout. They had all kinds of placards everywhere about, this area this and this area that. Oh, gotcha, for both saying you had the same book. There you go. $30 is. I was, yeah. And that's what it is. It was two double main lines, so they had 4 trains running in a circle, and the kids love following the trains around in a circle. They get excited when they see the trains moving. So it does do that job, and I guess if... yeah, but Digger, that's because you know her. I'm glad I went. it was actually the first meeting of the two dads, so that was good. But yeah, there you go, Sparky. I suppose at $30 each, it introduces the parents to how expensive this hobby could be. Yeah. No bouncers, no DJ, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So let's, how do I want to do this? Let's move this over here. We're going to move this over here. So what is the bot that I'm using? And where are we going with this, right? How are we doing this, right? Yeah, $30 ain't gonna get you much of a train. Yeah, Norman. Different thing. John only spent $30 on trains today. That's pretty good. So the bot that's been driving everybody crazy is this bot here called Streamer.bot. Here's the commands that I have. So we'll get to these other commands here in a second. But here's the shout out command. And when this command, this exclamation point SO is typed in, it should have then run this code. I'm going to bring up the code. Should have run this code and should have posted people's message, but it didn't. It does seem to reference YouTube here, so you would think it's correct, but for whatever reason, it didn't work. The bot is working though with the likes, which is kind of cool. It's got all of these different things here for YouTube broadcast events. This statistics update here is the action that's running, that's doing the video statistics. And here's the one that's doing the super chats and super stickers. And essentially what you do is you have commands or you have different triggers that run these different actions. And I obviously need to tweak things a little bit because, you know, some of these actions just aren't working the way they should be. So that's kind of a disappointment. But the reason humanity is losing that human touch by using fake robots. Yeah, the bot did kind of take over half of JD's job. I can't get it to show the viewers for whatever reason. I need to figure out how to fix that, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So the reason I started doing this is because I wanted to find a way to do a giveaway. When I was using StreamYard has a giveaway tool. A while ago, I was using a tool through Streamlabs to do the giveaway, and I wanted to find something similar as well. So that's why I started down this path. And what we're going to do right now is, or what I'd like to do right now, is before we do the giveaway, I'd like to do a test. So we're going to test to see if the giveaway works. Before we do the test, let's just see what Frank has to say. Question, trying to read CVs to determine which decoder I have. Read CV 8 right, well, it comes back as 8, and there is no manufacturer with that number. CV, there are some manufacturers that if it's that happens. That happens. Sometimes the manufacturer doesn't come up. So the bot's not an Arduino thing. It is a if you go to Streamer.bot is what it's called. Streamer.bot. It's essentially something that you program that runs on your own computer. So this is running on my computer. It's not running elsewhere. So that's it. But so here's how I want to test this. Nobody's going to win anything for the test. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. But I have set this up so that when people try and join the giveaway or whatever, I'm going to have their names start scrolling on the screen. So this is just a test. Nobody's going to win anything, but I'm going to clear this. So now there's no names entered anymore. And as you see, it even said the giveaway has been reset. So what we're going to type in, let's see. So if we go back here, what we're going to type in is this here, exclamation point, giveaway, all one word. Yeah, factory reset. I just factory reset Grandpa Rails. So if you type in exclamation point giveaway, what should theoretically happen is as more and more people enter, their names are going to start popping up here, right? So, and they'll just scroll through. So the more people we get, the more it'll scroll through. And yeah, see, you know, Dennis, you could win nothing. This is a good opportunity to win nothing. So theoretically, if you try and enter a second time, it should tell you that you've already entered and you can't enter again. Like here, it says Caboose 121, you've already joined the giveaway. Good luck. Meaning you can't, you can only join once. So like John Trained BFGR says you've joined the giveaway, but if you try and join it twice, it'll say you've already joined. So you can only get one ticket. Dennis, if you're paying attention, you would know. You're going to type in this command up here, exclamation point giveaway. And that's how you're going to join. And that's how you get your name. We know, Dennis, we know. I know we weren't talking about a pointer, so it kind of, you know, it kind of went over your head. So the good, yeah. I guess you could game the system theoretically by logging in on multiple YouTube accounts. That would be possible. But yeah, you know, as people type in the code, it'll come back and say you have joined the giveaway. And if you try and hit it twice to enter more than once, it'll say you have already joined. And it won't let you enter twice. So the good news is, the whole reason I set the bot up to do the giveaway tonight, so far, it seems to be working. So we'll give I'm really curious who Quasimodo is, though. I don't think I've seen Quasimodo on the stream before, but Quasimodo has entered the giveaway. So Sparky, just to be clear, nobody's going to win anything this time around. We'll do it, if this works, we'll do this again, and then we'll do like an official giveaway. So people are just entering multiple times now. Okay. So we're gonna. Here's the right now, this giveaway thing is kind of very simplistic. So there's no good way for me to like start and stop it and all that kind of stuff. So the way we're gonna pick the winner is I've got a button over here on my Stream Deck, and that when I select pick the winner, it's kind of gonna go 3, 2, 1. And then it's going to list some person. And that's how you enter. Sparky, you've already entered. You can't enter twice. It did not enter me. Norman, are you typing in here? This is how you type it in. Exclamation point giveaway. And Andy, if you win, people are logging into their backup accounts. Andy's logging into his. D-Row Daryl's joined. Sparky, you can't enter for somebody else. But yeah, and that I don't have that code entered. There you go, Norman. Norman's got his ticket now. We just hit the like. Yeah. The like is a whole different script, a whole different thing. Artie's logging in on multiple accounts. Jeez. Andy says, I'm not going to win. I only entered twice this time because it's a test. All right, so for the test purposes, if this test works, we'll reset everything and then we'll do it again, and we'll give away the kit. But I'm gonna hit the pick a winner button, and Ken's saying, wait a second, I'll have my mom log in. Okay, so Frank, you spelled it wrong. You logged in on another account and you spelled it wrong. So the kit, this is Jason Jensen. Well, I'll talk about the kit when we do the real giveaway. So okay, so I'm gonna pick a winner. Digger Evans says pick a winner. Okay, so I'm hitting the pick a winner button. So it should pop up and it should say picking a winner now. And then it'll count down. It'll say 3, 2, 1. Stormy Productions has won the giveaway. The fake giveaway. But it worked. So that's good. I know, right? He had one thing to do and he did it wrong. So Stormy Sky won the fake giveaway. So it really works. Stormy Sky, send me... if you haven't already, send me your address. I'll send out some stickers. It is a free bot. It is completely free. So what I'll theoretically do next is I'll reset this. And when I reset it, then when we start the giveaway again the next time, it's all wiped blank so people can enter again. But before we do that, I really do appreciate everyone going on this ride with me tonight. I know it's been a little bit of shenanigans, but I think it's fun adding new things to the stream. It's fun adding new things to the stream and trying out new tools, and some things work, and unfortunately, some things like the shout out. Part of it didn't work. And of course now, see, this is the other thing, right? There's no way to pause it. So like people keep trying to enter the giveaway, even though the giveaway is not open yet. So I'm not sure how to, I mean, I guess I can just do this, right? There we go. So now you can't enter the giveaway anymore. What were we talking about? Oh, I was thanking people. I was saying thank you. Thank you for everyone that's supporting my craziness. Thank you for all the sponsors. Please support the sponsors because they're supporting us.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity.
Okay. So if you're still with us, now we're going to do the giveaway. I do need to limit this to US participants. If you want to win this kit and you're outside the US, I will just ask that you pay the difference in shipping. So I apologize, but that's just the way I need to do it. The kit that we're talking about tonight, if you haven't seen it before, this is Jason Jensen. If you don't know Jason Jensen's channel, if somebody could post Jason Jensen's channel, because people need to see Jason Jensen's channel if they don't. The bot reads all of the chat messages. Yeah, it doesn't specify. This is the HO scale kit 001. It's 2 kits for the price of the one, and as he says, it's these 2 railroad crossing shacks. He does actually have another kit that came out already. He's got a second kit. If you do already have the kit and you want to enter, it's fine to enter if you want. I would just ask, like, maybe just give it away to somebody that you think should get it. But great channel. He really teaches a lot of really great techniques and stuff on his channel that I've learned a lot from watching it, even though I haven't really gotten into these kits. But it's a nice wood kit, laser printed. He puts it together on his channel, so if you like following along, Jason Jensen Trains missed the opportunity to name his channel Jason Jensen Junction. That's pretty funny. You should tell him that. John Arthur says, Jason Jensen's the sole reason I build wood kits with some amount of confidence. It really is true. Seeing him do it is... it's really eye-opening to what's possible. I mean, Jason is an artist. He's absolutely an artist, but you can work through it and you can, learn from it. So this is HO scale. So part of why I'm giving this away is because I bought this just to support Jason and what Jason's up to, because he's just given so much with his channel and everything that I just wanted to get his first kit. But because it's HO scale, I'm not really I don't really have a huge use for it, so I want to pass it along to somebody else. But yeah, definitely one of the top channels. He is a professional artist by trade, although not this kind of artist, from what I understand. He does graphics or something. Yeah, there you go. He draws comics for a living. So he's a graphic artist. Yes, Ken, yes. If somebody wins and wants me to send it to somebody else, just send me somebody else's address, ideally in the US. His new kit is the Fast Eddie Garage. If you don't win for some strange reason, oh, and the link is actually in the description below if you want to click on the link to his shop. But if you don't win, kit number 1 was, I believe, $39.99 for the two railroad crossing shacks, and I think his new kit, this Fast Eddie Garage, is $69.99. So they're not that expensive. Yeah. John says he's one of those guys that teaches techniques like boomers. Exactly. Artie, are you talking to yourself, Artie? Is this? Oh boy. The new one, oh, is it $100 in Canada or $100 in the US? Because I thought in the US it was, let me find the link and I can go to the web page and bring it up. So here's the HO Crossing Shack. If we go here, yeah, it's $69.95 US dollars. HO scale Fast Eddie's oil change. So this is not the one we're giving away. This is his second kit, And John is posting the link here to the kit I'm giving away, which is this first kit right here. So John says the gas station looks like a great kit. Is demo building that is chock full of good tips. So should we start this giveaway? So we've got no names on the screen. Let's do this giveaway. The giveaway's been reset. So I'm sure what everybody is wondering is, what is the command? I've changed the command. So the command we're going to do is right here, exclamation point. No. See, people are jumping in too fast. It's the wrong command now. It's exclamation point Jason Jensen with no spaces. So you got to make sure you spell the guy's name right. That's the important part right now. So it's exclamation point Jason Jensen with no spaces. And Don is correct. You're all disqualified. And if you can't spell Jason's name, go look at the link down below. Find the link. Everyone's joining. Open a box. I did get a box. I kept seeing all these people with these Lionel train clocks, and I found one for 20 bucks. It's not in great shape. It's in okay shape, but it seems to have most of the parts. So I got this clock. The little thing supposedly runs around, but I need to get some batteries and stuff to see if that works. So that's my latest $20 purchase. I don't know. That's kind of all. I don't really have. I'm trying to think if I have other stuff to open here. I don't really have anything else to open, but yeah. That Lionel clock is defective. It doesn't have a third rail. Oh, that's true. That is true. It's 2 rail scale though. I didn't know. Speaking about this clock, I didn't know this clock was an as seen on TV item. I didn't realize that it was. But it's supposedly 100th anniversary clock, or came out for the 100th anniversary, 1900 to 2000. Comes with a certificate of authenticity, except I think they made like a couple million of them. So Alan says the bot's ignoring him. So the question is, are you spelling Jason's name correctly? Because other people seem to not have any problem entering, like D-Roll Daryl here wins here. Chazco, it's not exclamation point giveaway. It is exclamation point Jason Jensen. Andy is saying he can't enter for whatever reason. How are you typing it in? I wonder, uh-oh, are we breaking things? Oh, no. So Alan, you've gotten in? There we go. Yep, Alan's gotten in. Oh, and now it's worked for Andy. He kept spelling the name wrong. Well, Tim, you know, if people can't spell the name right, that's their problem. It's an E, not an O in his last name. That's correct. It's Jensen. Jensen. If you look at the, let's see if it'll focus. There you go. Jason Jensen. So it's exclamation point Jason Jensen, E-N. Is Rick spelling his name wrong? Rick's doing some cool builds right now too. If you haven't checked out his channel recently, Rick's been doing a bunch of DPM kits. And doing a really good job with those. So Rick says he's in. He learned to. Why did you make the real contest so hard to enter? That was kind of on purpose, just to, you know, if you're going to enter a Jason Jensen contest, you gotta know how to spell his name. Does the bot know when all in chat have entered? Currently, the bot is kind of a stupid bot, so it doesn't know. It would be. That's some of the things I'll look into with the bot is, you know, how to add, you know, how many people are entered in the contest and whatnot. If people are curious, the way the bot essentially works is it is looking at the chat, and when you type in ! Jason Jensen, it looks at the username and it puts it into a text file. So I just have a text file on my desktop that it writes to. And then when I press the pick a winner button, it goes to that text file and it looks through the text file, and it randomly picks a name out of the text file. So you need a Heath bot. You're getting a Heath bot, aren't you? This is the Heath bot. Heath, give to Sparky. Whoever wins, just email me, and we'll see if the bot picks the same name. That would be a problem if it did. But yeah, I mean here, if you're curious, here it just writes to this text file. So it's just all these lists of names, and it'll just go through and it's just going to go through and pick one eventually. So, here, if people want to see. So if you want to see if your name is entered, it should scroll through. I'm seeing some names I don't recognize. The Manlet, I don't think I've seen before. I don't know if they're new to the channel or not, but Ron's dropping in. I see that. I see Andy's trick. He put some non-visible. That's what I'm trying to figure out is what is in front of Andy. Oh, I guess I could probably figure it out by if I look for his name. If I look for Andy's name in here. So he does. He's got a space before his name, which puts him up at the top. Oh, it was indented in the scroll thing too. I didn't notice it in the scroll. Well, I should have kept my secret and entered the other channel. Well, you gave it away now. I don't know if that's like I wonder how that plays with YouTube search, how that works. But well, so here's the question though. Did Andy do it on purpose or not? Or was it an accident? Wigwag's trying to join multiple times, which it's not letting him do. I'm looking to see, like somebody asked if there's other things I can open, other unboxings. I don't see anything in here. I guess this isn't Andy's first rodeo. It's probably true. Probably true. I didn't see my name. You were the first name. Oh, accidentally on purpose. Wigwag says he didn't see his name. Let's you're the first name on the list. So you're right up there at the top, Steven. So the scroll is going to go in order just of the people that have entered. So I'm seeing the Manlet again. I can make this scroll go faster, but I don't know if that's purposeful accident. I don't know if that counts. Yeah, it's not going to say Wiggy Waggy. Yes, you have to look for Wigwag Workshop. But if we want to wait, You can give away dirty coffee mugs. I just had some hot chocolate in my mug. I can give this one away. It's got stains on the inside and outside. I don't know how to alphabetize it. Theoretically, I guess I probably could somehow. I think the manlet is a Garderman, isn't it? But I don't know. Dwight's already joined. Heath DNA, we can clone him. Randall says, spaghetti's done, and now the kitchen is like a sauna in here. Don't have to worry about the cold tonight. It is supposed to get down to 34 degrees tonight here in New York. That is too cold. Too cold. This is my new favorite hot chocolate. Is it going to focus? It's probably focusing on my face. Marvelous Mint Dark Chocolate from Castle Kitchen. And I also got some classic caramel hot chocolate. So this is what I'll be partaking of in the winter. And I showed this the other day, but I've got my Humanity Junction hot water little jug that works well. All right, Rick's got to go to bed, so we'll get this out of here so that we can see how it goes. So I'm gonna hit the pick a winner button. It'll go through. It'll count down 3, 2, 1, and then we'll get a winner. And well, hopefully it won't be stormy again. But yeah, let's get Rick off to bed, because you know it's got to happen. Picking the winner now. So let's see, 3, 2, 1. John Knopfel. Congratulations, John. John, if you don't have my email address, just look in the chat, or look in the, what's that called? The description or whatnot. Oh, yes. See, Sparky, you said that. Oh, you said you loved him before he gave the winner. John, just send me an email or get in touch with me somehow, some way, and I will get this off to you as soon as possible. Digger, you started off saying stupid bot, and now you're ending the stream saying stupid bot. Down with the bots. I hope the bot rusts up and dies. Darn, Norman, that's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. Is John even here still? Did John see that he won? I mean, he must still be around somewhere. Oh, there he is. I have it saved in my email. Great. Awesome. Well, unless people have questions about this bot, or if somebody wants to help me figure out why !SO is not doing what it's supposed to. Send YouTube message output. I just realized it's not, there's no, I think the issue is I don't have the output string set. Oh wait, there you go. No, it does. String message go show at, I don't know. I don't know why it's not working, but you know, open up laptop. John says, good giveaway. I'll have to go buy one to support Jason. Yeah, if nothing else, give Jason some love. Yes, Andy, I will be around tomorrow at 4:30. I'll be working in the office, so I'll definitely be here. Heath can go over it on Discord. Yeah, we can take a look over. If people want to hang out, I'm probably going to close this stream down, or I am going to close this stream down right now. Go in the chat, in the description below. Come over to Discord. We'll hang out. We'll get in the voice chat for a little bit. I've got at least another hour before I got to walk the dog. So let's hang out. We can take a look at some stuff and see how it goes. But, you know, I did the giveaway tool just so that we could give away Jason's kit that he made. So I'm glad that that all worked, and definitely still some things to tweak. There's always things to tweak, but I really appreciate everyone being here, and have a fantastic week. I'll see everybody again on Tuesday from the city that never sleeps. Farewell, model citizens.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.